I'm pretty sure I just sound like a Tin Man because I'm in a room with a ton of noise and I'm running imperfect noise reduction filters, David. I also don't like that I sound like a Tin Man.
This is Big Sky. We're just north of the crash site. Strike One is in position to engage.
Loud and clear, Big Sky. We'll monitor those readings from here. Strike One is authorized to assault the alien craft.
It's a large map. So we've played this map before, today even. This is where we fought the destroyer. We were over here and we shot some rockets at this, then we went in and killed the guys. A raider has a slightly different internal layout, but it's basically the same idea. Around the same number of enemies outside. 2 outsiders instead of 3.
I'm on the move. Affirmative.
Heading to that location. Got it covered.
On Overwatch.
I sound fine most of the time, and then on occasion, I'll sound like a Tin Man.
That's affirmative. Oh, it's go time.
It's a real and legitimate criticism, which I don't think there's anything I can really do much about right now. Although, those of you who are supporting me on Patreon are helping me save to build a setup where it won't be a problem anymore. Someday. So these are worth a lot of dollars. It takes a really long time to shoot them, though. I don't trust the regular rocket to even hit them. Just gonna shred them. And this way we should be able to one-shot them with people who manage to hit, assuming that anybody does. So button 1. I applied for a Twitch partnership earlier today? No, last night. And I'm pretty sure that I'll get it. They've changed the requirements to be considerably lower.
That's affirmative.
So you get a sub button for me sometime soon, hopefully.
See you in hell. Heading out. That's a load of bull. Getting it done.
On my way. Hostiles down.
I assumed that Twitch worked out that people they weren't giving the ability to generate money from their channels were still getting supported. They were just going to like Patreon or an outside donation platform in order to get that money. And so Twitch wasn't getting a cut of it. I was always baffled by how difficult it was to become a partner on Twitch because it doesn't really make any sense. Unless they like hate money or something.
X-ray down. It's killing time.
Heading to that location.
I assume the reason you don't give everyone a sub button is... Okay, one... I think it was like them trying to protect their brand a bit.
Moving.
Make sure that the people who were partners on the site were producing content that was like up to their standards or whatever. And 2, there is some cost for them to transcode your broadcast, and that was a service that they offered to partners. What? Apparently we're just killing drones this mission.
I'm ready.
So if someone like only had 5 viewers, because of how they had the structure of the site set up, that was going to cost them money. Oh, he's over there now. Okay. So we're gonna have some drones active for the rest of the mission, basically. I'm just gonna ignore that those guys are over there. Hit and run shot on this.
Roger that. Out of the game.
Headed there now. Canister secured.
Heading out.
I don't know what
Copy that.
Long War 1 mechs and Long War 2 look like, Dragon Lord. So I don't know.
Roger that.
There's a meld canister, possibly on top of the UFO.
Moving out.
Roger that.
Want to move in and fight these guys pretty quickly. Marauders are quite good at killing outsiders. That's a Thin Man pod. We can be quite confident. Do we give up the meld?
Commander.
No.
Time to kick this sucker off.
Wait, the outsiders aren't here. Huh.
I'm on it, Commander.
Let's make this move. I guess it's not really a Thin Man pod, is it? Die. Should we try going for the extremely reliable flamethrower again? I think we should.
Engaging hostiles.
The extremely reliable panic. There it was. That would have been nice last mission.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Better Nate than Lever or whatever. So this guy's sort of difficult to kill. Because he's invisible, I guess? Only to some of us, though. Alright, medic can get him here. And then I'm going to use a charge of command, I think.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Kill the other Seeker with the Marauder.
Good to go.
The existence of command in the game makes asymmetrically powerful soldiers more valuable because you can give them another action. So if you have one guy who deals more damage than other guys, you can make him shoot an extra time in your turn.
Enemy units retreating.
Flamethrower unlimited. You get 2 charges of flamethrower.
I'm on my way.
Let's keep moving forward. There's a meld on the map. Where's this canister? You just spotted a canister. There. Okay. We also seem to have pulled some outsiders though. Have a free shot on you.
No ammunition remaining.
I would rather not acid myself. So
Headed there now.
let's go here or something.
Roger that.
I'm living sort of dangerously at the moment, not gonna lie.
On the move.
I wonder when the drones are gonna show up.
On my way.
Drones cannot shoot at more than like 10 tiles distance or something. It's weird. Their gun works fine if you like control one yourself at that range, but they just won't shoot you.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
When they're being controlled by the AI. So we'll see them show up and we'll have to work something out, but they shouldn't start killing us too quickly.
Roger that.
Seeker is in stealth mode.
X-ray on the move. They're flanking my position. They're on the move. They're trying to flank us. Watch the side. Moving around the side.
Was the Avatar project finishing a bad thing? I never really got into the narrative of XCOM 2. I see the outsiders are gone. That's reassuring. Okay. Shooting a rocket seems good.
Firing rocket.
I should probably work out where the fuck the outsiders just went. Just having active outsiders on the map seems like a generally undesirable thing.
Negative damage. I'm on the move.
I don't know where they are.
Missed the target.
Meanwhile, it turns out that I have about 7 years on this meld canister, so everything that I'm doing was unnecessary. That's a great feeling. Let's hunker here. Let's go one for all and reload here. So what's wrong with us helping create the perfect psionic species? You're just assuming that that's a bad thing? That guy is suppressing his head. 2 turns. This guy double moved.
Heading to that location.
I don't know where he went.
Kill confirmed.
Went right there.
Bin dran.
Moving out.
They were taking people and turning them into DNA mush.
Wilco.
I've always said
Battle scanners up.
that we should empower people to be whatever they want to be. And if that's what people wanted to be, I don't see the problem.
Moving to position.
From my point of
Good
view,
to go.
XCOM is evil. Oh boy. That meld's getting collected.
Recibido. Estoy vigilando.
Cover here to fire.
Roger that. Scanning.
Just don't jump up. No, don't jump up. Wait, where'd he go? What? Standing right there, I guess.
Rücke vor.
9 more melds.
Barret.
So I think the problem is that this mech is frightening him too much. Let's bring him back. Firemaster William.
Defensive position here, Commander.
Back online. Heading there now. Back in. Moving to position. I'm ready.
The Imperator, how's it going?
Verstanden, Commander.
Man, my brain was not built for thinking in 3 dimensions. There's a Seeker still? Today I learned.
Order confirmed.
I was seeing an outsider while walking through there.
Moving
So
out.
did he come back down? Dude, where are you?
Roger that.
Oh, I should
Begebe
This
mich auf
move.
Position.
there. Alright. So he did sort of come back down.
I'm on it, Commander.
Apparently that's heavy cover. Whoops. Whoops. Okay. That sucks.
Already there.
So we're taking another wound.
Roger that. Roger.
Not entirely sure what my Rocketeer is doing.
Come get some. Affirmative.
In Bewegung.
Moving out.
The outsider seems to have disappeared again.
X-ray neutralized. I'm on my way.
Oh, that's like a free action? That seems fair.
Field, Commander.
That seems fair.
Verstanden, Commander.
I'm on it, Commander.
Come to me,
I'm on Overwatch.
Mr. Outsider Man. Yes. Yes, bring me your gun. Oh, that's not a place you can stand, friend.
Aye, aye. Light them up.
Moving.
Commander, the op.
Alright, Marauder gonna maraud. Other soldiers gonna stand around, being very confused about what's happening. You have to be more careful when rushing mechs and not going for weapon upgrades. When you don't buy weapon upgrades, you get to spend all of your money on planes, which means that you have higher level soldiers. So it sort of all comes out in the wash. You more successfully generate more missions. It is a little bit tougher in like April and May when you're meant to have laser weapons and you don't, but it's very manageable. I just rolled minimum possible on that aim roll. Breasts, why do you do this to me? Oh, you didn't see that yet, David? I thought that's what you were talking about with the Tin Man voice. More abilities is greater than weapon power. Not quite, but like almost. You have to play through April and May a few times on ballistics to really get a sense for how much you can do. Yeah, but June is easier because I have Gargantuan Robot Man, right, May? So, one thing is that when you go for like lasers, usually you're like building toward a strong mid-game team. At least people who play Ironman Impossible, they're bringing soldiers who are sort of weak early in the game and leveling them up so that they'll be strong in the mid-game and stuff.
And you're positive the report states that the alien
Bradford,
craft...
not right now. But assaults and engineers are like probably the strongest early game classes, and if you're rushing for mechs, you can just level a ton of those up and then turn them into mechs. Because like assaults sort of fall off late game, and engineers stop doing anything really later on in the game. They become just like a strict support soldier, whereas earlier on in the game, sapper grenades are ridiculous and shotguns deal tons of damage even with just base damage. So I feel like my Aprils and Mays are pretty manageable just because I'm leaning so hard on those classes, and then I turn them into mechs, and that transitions really well into mid-game. But yeah, it's all a little bit complicated.
Contact detected.
Got a destroyer hunting my satellite. It's pretty rude. Let's check how many AIM modules we have built right now. I think I have 6, 5. I'm gonna start another 2 because we're about to use a lot of those. So I finished my destroyer analysis, right? Yeah, like a long time ago. Oh my god, that takes a long time to research. Wish I had a lab.
Contact detected.
UFOs stay in the sky so long when they're hunting that I might actually get this and this before this dogfight is finished.
We're in pursuit.
Satellite assist acquiring targets.
They're all over us! We lost the bubble.
Contact detected.
Not an amazing first intercept, but
is
not
padlocked.
terrible either. We're trying to bring this down
Satellite
in case it's
assisted
not
target
clear.
enabled.
We're not just trying to defend the satellite.
No joy here.
We get to reset that engagement because we didn't take any
Contact
damage yet
detected.
and the AIM module stopped working.
We have eyes on the bandit.
We're not just trying to stop it from shooting the satellite down. We want the mission out of this.
Targeting system online.
We're getting eaten up here! Disengaging.
Contact
This is
detected.
my last AIM module.
Bangs out.
Satellite assist acquiring targets.
Okay, we have a destroyer shoot down. I'm going to need more of these. Oh, I still have one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many floater corpses do I have? Still at 33. You need these for shaped armor and for one of the airplane things. I don't remember which one. So you do need a lot of those. One of the airplane thingies. And then my barracks wasn't actually doing that well. I just sort of assumed that we could beat this mission without looking. Yeah, the Shogun's up. We'll be fine. I'm gonna wait 14 hours, I think, for Temujin, and then launch it. Can sell some of these. We're getting so many missions right now. And I'm gonna actually buy another plane. I'm gonna actually buy another 2 planes. 1 bomb, 1 hunt, 1 scout. 1 plane. I'm gonna buy 1 more plane.
I'm receiving you. We'll monitor that contact, but I don't think it's related to the UFO activity.
Oh god, that's still really ugly. Okay, I'll buy 2 more planes then. $12, $18, $22. $22. Okay. We've got a lot of interceptors. This is like more than I really need to have late game. We don't have the boundary projects done yet though, so they're not as effective as they could be. Also, they're still using Stingray missiles. Also, I'm shooting down destroyers with them. Like more destroyers than I really have to fight even. Am I going to be getting pulse lasers or plasma? Usually when I go for Gauss weapons, I go into plasma after. I only end games on pulse if I go for lasers and then have some compelling reason not to go Gauss into plasma. Just because of how the tech tree works exactly, that tends to be how things end up going. I don't know, like, it doesn't have to be that way, but that seems to be how my campaigns usually play out, and that's what I'm expecting to happen this time. 14 hours, so when this is at 21 hours left.
Aircraft transfer complete.
There's my aircraft. Transfer complete. I mean, Beagles was just doing a bit about how mods should be. Banning people. Because that's Beagle. I'm pretty sure he's not actually going to ban me from the internet for making bald jokes. We'll see though, maybe he will. I'm not sure if he has that power. But I probably shouldn't risk it, huh? Engineer Shogun, Infantry Assault Gunner. I'm missing a sniper pretty hard right now. I'm missing someone to throw smokes with. We'll bring name Terrible. And just some random dude to round out the squad. Leveling up Umbach. Once I have like triple Marauder and a couple of Shoguns, I think that's where we're gonna be, right? We're gonna have triple Marauder and 1 Shogun. We really don't have engineers. Let's bring Skew and double mission him, and he'll be my next mech. I really like Shoguns. I think that early game, mid game, and late game, Shogun is always in the top 3 mechs. I don't think there's any one of those 3 areas of the game where it is the best mech, but it's always in the top 3, in my opinion. I think my video is the Streisand effect, Jay Darkman. Okay. It's a handsome looking team. Some very fancy soldiers here. Angus Burns is not named after anybody. I just realized. He's on my list. I have Rukin. Shogun was a weird name for a mech. At this point, I've played enough of this game that if something is named
Prepare for
oddly,
deployment, Strike 1.
I just think that the thing in real
Get
life
ready
that
to
it's
deploy.
named after is
Our
named
AO is
oddly.
within the continental United States. The downed UFO is in a remote area outside a small town. If we can secure the crash site, we should be able to prevent any civilian casualties.
Second destroyer of the campaign. Did you